anymore, and it's been fun to watch.
And you met your significant other
Yeah.
in the business, correct?
Yeah, I met I always joke 'cause I married my upline, and yeah, I met my wife in the business, you know, probably 2 months in, and we started dating, we got married, and you know, so we built a business together. We're starting a family this year, and that's exciting. So to be able to not only find a career that's long-term, that's forever and ever, but to meet someone you love and care about and going to spend the rest of your time with, you know, in this lifetime is a pretty special thing.
Well, Tony, you know, one of the things I've recognized as of late, and it doesn't matter if we're here in Moncton or if we're in California where you live, or if we're anywhere in the world, the smartest people I know are running to network marketing companies like right now, like never before. But one of the challenging things with that is that I think it's a couple of things. Most of those people have no clue how to pick a good company.
Right.
A lot of those people maybe are not working with people that really know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So if you haven't learned how to pick a company and you haven't had a chance to change some of your associations and get around some successful people, chances of you doing well aren't that great.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Absolutely.
So we've got to like really look at and teach people how to pick a company. You know that leadership in our industry is totally accessible.
Right.
You know, I've changed my associations tenfold.
Right.
I know you have as well.
Absolutely.
So why, and a couple other points I wanted to make.
Okay.
If we look at the economy today, all over the world, it has changed a lot in the last couple of years.
Permanently, too.
Permanently, you know? And a lot of people don't understand how permanent that is.
Right.
The second thing is, every major business publication today is talking about network marketing, how it's the best way for average people to do way above average things. Why isn't everybody getting involved in network marketing right now?
Well, what's interesting is people today, they're in situations in corporate America where Ivan just talked about, you know, the layoffs are there, the downsizing is more today than any time in history, and if you keep your job, then you got to deal with income reduction and doing more work for less money, or you go perform in space where they look at your weekly, monthly, and sometimes even daily in businesses, so you can't hide out anymore. But here's what happens is people, they're very comfortable in corporate America. They're very comfortable at their job. So here's corporate America, and then here's network marketing, and then we take them from being very comfortable and we take them to network marketing, and we take them, you know, through this line here, and they go in shock when they see network marketing because they've been so comfortable doing what they're doing. So there's a process and there's a lot of systems that, you know, take someone from their job into network marketing, and most people do our business part-time, but you ease them into it. And if you don't ease them into it, you'll shock them and they'll go right back to their job where they're comfortable, even though they know they could get laid off soon, they're not making the money they want to make, and you know, they have no idea what's going to happen long term for them and their family. So that's a big part of that. When I look at a company today, there's 5 or 6 things that you must find out right away. And these are things that if you don't ask, or if you don't find out the answers to these questions, you can be in trouble fast. And if you're in trouble fast, what happens is you have then a bad taste in your mouth about our industry. Things that may happen to you, you think they could happen to you in any other company, which is so not true. So you got to be careful. So the first thing I would say is look at the company, look at the management team, look at the people that are running the business. Do they have experience? Where is their talent? Where is their skill sets? Where is their knowledge? Where is their experience? You know, what have they done in the past? What does their track record look like? You know, is there a lot of humility there? Are they humble? Do they have exceptional character? You know, do they run this business like it's supposed to be run? So one is the company, but primarily after that, you look at funding, which is so important. And again, if a company doesn't have the proper funding, I don't care how good they tell you it is, 30, 60, 90, a year, 2 years from now, they'll be out of business. And we're seeing that today, Ivan, more than any time in history. All these companies, and some of them are really good companies, but they're going away right now because, you know, the times of our economy, but they don't have the proper funding to keep, you know, doing business.
And that's just like any business.
Yeah.
You know, some of the things you just talked about, and to pick a company, that's what we do if we were going to pick a traditional business, if we were going to, you know, kick the tires. So same thing.
Yeah.
And no difference when we talk about, because people are always talking about network marketing, how it's recession proof.
Yeah.
It's recession proof when it's done correctly.
Right.
It's recession proof when you're with a great company.
Right.
So I want to move over to another conversation,
Right.
I guess. Now, there's some people that are watching this today, and they're saying, well, Tony's got a great smile.
Right.
He's good looking.
Right.
He's already successful. I could never do what Tony does.
Right.
What do you tell those people?
Well, if you would have seen me 5 years ago,
And I did.
yeah, you did. I've done a lot of personal development. I've grown a lot. I, changed my associations. I live my life in crisis and survival mode where, every month I was like, oh my God, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to, make sure that these bills get paid and, this person gets taken care of and, that I can keep living a life and not having the stress. And I lived this crisis survival mode life for so many years. And then I saw my life, because of network marketing, go from survival and crisis to success. And how I did that was really through growing and stretching and aspiring and really being a good student to our profession and to our industry, and reading a lot of books and going to a lot of seminars and being around the people that had the big networks that were willing to share what they did for their success and what their journey looked like. They sat down and they gave me a game plan, and they let me understand that I could pull that off if I put the time, I was consistent, and I had the discipline to do that. So that was a big part of my growth in the business.